Jet X with the Prime. Thank you. Also, that was royalty-free music. It was called Minute Work. Royalty-free. Smiley, heart, a music note, treble, whatever the hell it's called. That was the title of it. So, look out for that. For some reason, my camera resolution has changed. I don't know why. I don't know why my camera resolution has changed. Let's see. I don't know what's happened here. I haven't touched this. Pirate Spy. What up, Pirate Spy? Well, today we're going to build some chairs. We're going to talk off-season. I'm not wearing my headset, so I can sit on the floor and build chairs while we talk off-season. You know? Clarissa _ Issa. Thank you for the tier 1. And Hopper GG's. Crimzo. Yeah, I saw that. Here, wait. Oh yeah, Cockwave as well. How you know what? Should I even bother fixing my camera for this? Do I even care? Do I care enough to fix this? Do I care enough? I want to stretch this to screen. Perfect. Perfect. Wide. We're wide now. Holy shit. Mim 313 at the tier 1. What up? Vass, you know how much I love Crimzo? I'm very happy. Yeah, I saw they do the old. Well, should we be wide today? Should we be wide for our off-season and chair building discussion? What do you guys think? Wide or not wide? Wide? Wide today? Looks like Avast gained some weight. True. Okay. Well, that sounds good then. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick. I have one of these like thermostats. I can do it remotely. That was pretty sick actually. I was like, damn, can't believe I have this available to me. Why are you so wide? Because if I go non-wide, this is what happens. Look what happens if I go non-wide. Reset. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So that's with non-wide. For some reason, my resolution has changed to like it's no longer 16:9. I don't know what happened. Google Nest? Yeah, the previous tenant installed one. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'll use it. Where's the wide of Azimuth? So I can do non-wide or I can be wide. So I guess we'll remain wide perhaps. Well, because if I do stretch... okay. So we're gonna talk off-season moves, but first, let me get the first of our chairs to assemble. I better unhook this door real quick. There we go. Okay. Coming through. We got ourselves a big box. We got ourselves a chair. To assemble. We have 6 dining room chairs to make. So we're gonna do those. Another rat suit? No, the rat suit's in this box. You have to be unpacked. And are still in the original box. So the rat suit's in there. But we did get that delivered. Who is that? Commander _ Funky at the tier 1. What up? When are we submerging? You know, so the other day I was like, okay, we're going to do some more Subnautica. I want to beat this game. We uploaded a video, the first video for it. Hamburger finished it. And I was like, I started to do laundry because I haven't done laundry in this house just yet because I had enough and I was in and out. And I walk into my kitchen and I'm like, there is a lot more water in here than I remember. There's way more water in this kitchen than I remember there being. And so I looked and the fucking washing machine, my particular type, I guess, the problem comes out a lot where there are the drainage hoses that, because there's the inlets for the water and there's a drainage hose for so it can leave. Otherwise, they'll just sit there like a dirty water drink, just a tub. And so the water, like the hose had been like someone had like been like, I don't know, someone was really pissed at me, like, and like just slashed the drainage hose at the factory. It was like, fuck this guy and fuck his washer, and they slashed it. So I had to order a new one, and I had to like clean up all this so it wasn't flooding my house. It was a disaster. It was a pain in the ass. So, who is that? Intrabee 0804. Okay, now we're gonna start building this chair while I talk about off-season moves. Okay, well first let me get up the over.gg transfer page. Oh, it's so bright. So also, do you want me to be like this? Or we talk about it, or should I just be full screen, do you think? What do you guys think? While I find... Oh, I have a... You guys decide on this while I find my... Okay, I have my tools. I have my tools now. I have a hammer. I have a box cutter. I have my screwdriver, and I have my drill. I don't know what I'm gonna need for this chair, so I don't know what all I'm gonna need. I don't think I'm gonna need a hammer though. Increase the mic gain. Ah, that could help. Wait a minute. Mic gain? Mic gain check? How about around here, huh? How about around... If you're facing away, we can't hear you. Is that better? Worse? Michael is fine? No. Better? Worse? Yes? No? Try from far away. How about here? So if I'm gonna be like down here, what's it sounding? What's it sounding like if I'm down here? Yes? It's alright? Let's see. Why not use headset mic? Because I don't have it currently. Seems alright here. I can turn it up even more. Watch this. Watch this, chat. I think this will turn it up. Like around here. What about that? What about that one? What about that one, huh? Yes? No? Better? Worse? You're fucking wide? Yeah, I know. Because if I go non-wide, here's what happens. Look what happens if I go non-wide. You see? I will... Ah, shit. Shit. Where'd it go? I forgot it. Well, pretty much if I go non-wide, it gets fucked. Okay? I still need to hang that, actually, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is. And thank you. Who is that? Stark Lorraine tier 1. Just play it, stay polite. Okay, I'm staying wide. We're gonna open this up while I stay wide. So, Crimzo got announced today for the Houston Outlaws. I have a box cutter here. Crimzo got announced. So the Dallas support switcheroo has half occurred, I guess. It's half occurred. Not full occurred, but half occurred. I highly doubt that Paintbrush is going to be transferred to the Houston Outlaws. I don't think that the Outlaws are going to pick up Paintbrush. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there. So, Paintbrush to Houston? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Celestrado at the prime. What up? Texas Speech Lady quiet? That's true. I could actually turn on my text-to-speech lady. Let's see. Is that working? Oh, you know what? Desktop audio was muted. Desktop audio was muted. I didn't even realize. That was happening. The desktop audio was muted. I was like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, I don't think Paintbrush is going to go to the Outlaws. That's my guess. Crimso's an alright pickup. Probably the best Western Main flex support currently, I'd say. So that's good. That's competitive. But I mean, you still have to see what the rest of the roster is going to turn out to be for me to be excited about Houston at all currently. I'll still have to see what the rest. People are speculating Happy because they're like following each other, but we'll see if that actually happens. God, I can't. Let me open this part up. There we go. There we go. Oh, who is that? Good health _OW. Thank you for the gift. Is Boombox in the benched zone? Yeah. I mean, where did Boombox go? Has Boombox gone anywhere? Where has Boombox gone? Where did he get transferred to? Looking through this. Where did Boombox go? Has he gone somewhere? I forgot. Nowhere? No. Yeah, if Alarm's still on that team, Boombox is in the bench zone. Boombox is in the hard bench zone. If he's gone nowhere, is my guess.
Hoggers!
What team are you going to?
What team am I going to? I'm not going to any teams. Currently. Let me open up this here. Yeah! So I don't know what's all going to be required to assemble this. Woo! I don't know what's all going to be required. Watch the final map of the BPL. Well, right now we're simply chairs and talking offseason. Here, let me tilt this down. Like this. It's not tilting down enough. It's not tilting down enough. There we go. That should be fine, I think. I should be fine. So that was Mona Cass. Thank you for the prime. Foster, Crimzo better than Dogman for best Western flex support? I think so currently. I think Dogman on certain heroes has nutty mechanics, but Dogman is Ooga Booga Brain at times. While Crimzo I think is a little bit, plays a little bit smarter. I do think Crimzo still suffers from, so here is our, back to our dining room chair. I do think Crimzo still suffers from Ooga Booga Brain though. So, they both need to definitely, Crimzo has some room to go up. Dogman, if he's Ooga Booga Brain is fixed, I think could go somewhere too. But I think Crimzo's currently the more well-rounded. There's instructions. There's instructions. Why so wide? Because my camera's fucked. That's why. So we're going to be wide today. So I have some instructions today for the Weston slated back dining room wood seat. Do I have the chroma key on? I might have the chroma key on. Wait a minute. There we go. I was like, what's happening? Turn the chroma key off. There we go. So, the Weston slatted back dining room wood seat. Everyone, take a look. Everyone take a look there. As in Boombox better? Do we not know? As in Boombox is better? Oh! So I forgot Boombox existed. Well, Boombox actually I think might be a better main flex support than Crimzo. But we haven't seen him play. And we probably won't get to see him play if Alarm's still on that team, so. But of the starting Western flex supports, I'm going to put Crimzo. Of the starting. So, assembly tools required. I just need a screwdriver. Got that. Got my Phillips head right here. I bet my boy Phillip really is looking for some head. Am I right? Any Phillips out there? Any Phillips out there? What else do we need? Please laugh. Please laugh. Please laugh at that. So we got the other back of that. So we're going to throw that there for now. What is Cox's? At a vast. Aren't we all looking for some head? True. What is your opinion on Michelle? Oh, dude, Michelle. If you guys haven't seen, Michelle went to Toronto. I actually think that's a nutty pickup. I actually think Michelle got eaten alive by the Seoul Dynasty fucking whatever weird shit they're doing over at Seoul Dynasty when it comes to off tanks. So I'm actually really happy Michelle. I think that's a really good pickup. I'm actually really excited. If you're a Toronto fan, you should be relative. Like fucking Hisu, fucking Hisu, Sato, Michelle, and they got fucking Ansun Jae. That dude, Toronto actually looking, and they kept Logics. Like, I think Toronto's actually looking pretty good with a KDG coach. KDG literally is just like a little crocodile with it carrying his babies on his back. You know, when you're like that shit's dope. Drew at the tier 1. What up? Why am I still subbed to a furniture streamer? True. Okay.
A vast
Let's
Thanksgiving.
go through our steps here, chat. Let's go through our steps. Oh wait, let's go back to full screen. What other Western players should they pick up? Not just Logic's, right? Why not? That's the wrong thing. Why do they have to pick up more? I bet you could make it work. But I mean, I don't know. They have Beast still. So, hold on, who was that sub? I wish I had like a better setup for this, but I don't really. What is that? Opa SUQ. Vast Thanksgiving. What? No. I saw this meme already. Do not make your Thanksgiving house look like this currently. Don't sit together with the family with your RGB, your fucking RGB chairs and table. And grandma's fucking like, what is this? What is this, son? Ooh, is that unfurled relic with the prime? Is that what I'm seeing? No. This is a regular dining room table that we're assembling. And Toa Crawler with the prime.
Why am I a Vancouver fan? This team sucks.
That's on you. That's on you if you're a Vancouver fan, I'm gonna say. So I need to start building. So yeah, I think Michelle pickup is actually good. I think Michelle's underrated. What was the other pickup that happened? There was another big pickup that happened. I missed it. Where'd it go? That's not what I want. The other big pickup was, so Hisu. Oh my fucking god, Hisu. And then Shockwave Diffusion. And then there's Nisha the Hunters from Billy and Rhea. Rhea, you got Fury. Why Rhea? I don't know. That's just Mask. Or that's just Mask. Fucking not to Mask, Supreme. Supreme from Spark, just bring it like every coach just bring different players, I haven't watched enough Chinese contenders, honestly. I did see also that Glister is just gone. Just let go from London. So they're not getting a buyout. So I'm wondering where he's gonna go. I would hope Seoul would just pick him back up, but I mean, you have Profit, but also you can't hurt getting more Hyperflexes. So, we'll have to see. Did you see that Bryn fell for the shock tweet? I did see that Bryn fell for the shock tweet. We actually need to build this fucking chair, dude. Attach seat frame B to back A by using 3-in-1 washers 4 and 5. Where's the hardware? Wait a minute. Where's the hardware, chat? I need to find that. I need to find the hardware. Okay? I added Pepe Law, yes. Pepe LA. Where is our attaching hardware here? Okay? Wait a minute. Where's my box cutter? Here it is. Why does it need instructions for a chair? Some chairs need instructions. Some chairs, they could be complicated. You never know. So here are the legs. I'm going to put the legs over there. The legs are going to go right there for now. Where is my attaching hardware? Hardware? Found it. I found it, chat. It's here. It's in this. It's in this. Let's cut her open. There. So this is all my screws. These are all my screws, huh? Weird, patchy, not wide. What the fuck are Soul doing? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine currently. I don't know what Soul are doing. I imagine they have to be... They've kept Gesture and Profit, right? So I imagine they have to be making a play. And they've also still held on to Marvin. Marvin's a room. And they still have Creative. But they let go of Slime and Toby. And I think they still have a list under contract, right? I hope they're making a play for Glister, though. I don't know what the fuck Soul are doing, really. You're so wide, I am. Because my camera's kind of fucked. See, if I go to non-wide camera, but I can't seem to do so. So these are the screws and the washers that I need, chat. These are the screws and the washers that I need. Let's open this up. Let's open this up. So which screws do I need? Bolts 3. Which one are bolts 3? This one. This is, okay, I found it. These are bolts 3. Gotta find bolts 3 here for this. Should probably just use my box cutter for that, but okay. Take these out. Get these out of here. Yes. Yes. Okay. So get all those out. I also need to attach the seat. KG took his toys and went to Canada? Yeah, he really did. BP won't stop bullying me. True. True. It's your birthday tomorrow. Is it? It is my birthday tomorrow, technically. I guess that's true. You should fill in the screen with a message explaining why you're wide. I can't... Well, here's the problem. Is that my fucking... My camera's fucked. My camera's fucked, and I don't know why it is. I don't know why my camera's fucked, honestly. I couldn't tell you the reason. I couldn't tell you the reason what happened here. Does anyone know? There's no filters even on this currently. Like, look. If I take this off relative, that still seems fucked, doesn't it? It still seems pretty fucked. Like, what's going on? I didn't change anything. See, this is when I'm non-wide. This is when I'm well, actually, I might be still wide. Might be still wide. See, there's non-wide. And now I have the black bars. I have the black bars. Change camera res in OBS. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my webcam. I'm gonna go to my properties.
Poggers.
Resolution. I'm on default. Maybe configure video. Let's see. Wait a minute. I don't think this is it. I don't think that's it. Okay. Okay, that doesn't appear to help at all. That does not appear to be helping. Default Danny. Yeah, I know. Who was that? Who was that sub? Who was it? Shunned Lizard. What up, Shunned Lizard?
Poggers.
I'm gonna keep.
Your
Wait,
hair
there's gotta
looks
be something
nice
here.
today.
I'm gonna make a custom resolution. Oh! Wait, did it fix it? Wait a minute. Oh my god, where did I go? Where did I go? What's happened? Eduardo at the tier 1. There. Fixed. But wait, is the default resolution of my camera really like 800 by 600? That's weird. That's weird. I don't know why the default resolution of my camera is that. So I had to go set the resolution. Interesting. Is that corner of aspirants? You're weird. Okay. Okay then. But yeah, I think I think people should actually be kind of rating Toronto as they currently stand with the pieces pretty okay. Wait, what? Okay, I just got a text message. And my dad texted me saying, "Good news. Gunny, our new kitten that was JoJo, that we adopted. We thought Gunny was a male because that was what the shelter told us, and we weren't looking, for his balls, right? But apparently they went to the vet to get some vaccinations, and he's apparently a girl. So apparently Gunny is a lady cat. So we have learned some news today. Cat facts. So we've learned some cat facts today. I thought KDG would take Boombox to Toronto. That could be an interesting... Actually, Boombox going to Toronto would be pretty interesting. That's a Western guy that would make sense for them. But they've already got Aztec, so I don't really know. I have to see what Aztec does in the Overwatch League stage, but... I had the same thing happen to me. The doctor said it was a boy, and they were wrong, too. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. It's a little bit... I feel like it's a little bit more straightforward, though, in the in the cat sciences than is the human being sciences, I would say. But I'm not an expert, so I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Okay, we gotta get the seat of the chair. Nice camera angle to hide the fact that you're 3'8", by the way. Wrong. That's actually incorrect. Okay. Now here is our seat to the chair. As you can see, it's a nice cherry finish. Cherry, but it actually is cherry wood, I guess. So there's our seat. He's actually 3'7". No. I'm actually not. That's incorrect. That's actually incorrect, but... so what do I actually need to fasten here? So there's supposed to be the X4 connector. The X4 connector, dude. Using bolts 3 and 1. So I'm going to take this back frame. So this is our back frame. I'm going to push this over here. We're going to set this down here. So the back frame is supposed to go, this way. Yeah. And then the chair is going to go in here. Yes. Oh, is the X4 just referring to the corner? Oh, it's just referring to the corner, chat. There's no actual special connector. It's just the corner of the seat. So that's something. Take off your socks. No. You want to see my feet. I had 3 guinea pigs, and I thought they were all girls, but it turned out Coco was a Chad and mega fucked them, and we all had a babby. Are you saying that your other guinea pig just had a harem and fucked every other guinea pig in there? If so, that is a Chad move from Coco. Show instructions. Nah, we don't need to. Probably ate them. Okay, we're going to assemble this. But overall, the roster moves are exciting. I want to know, whoever said what's happening with Seoul, I want to know what's happening with Seoul. I want to know who the rest of Houston's pickups are. And I'm also... Shock announced that they re-signed Striker, Choyobin, and Violet. Or was it those 3? They re-signed... Oh, God damn it. They re-signed Choyobin, Striker, and Smurf. Oh my God, I'm so wide. Let me fix this. What's happened here? Here we go. Yeah, Smurf. That's what they did. So, I guess they'll, but there's still no Violet or Super mentioned on that list. Still no Violet or Super on that list. Just want to point that out. So we're going to take our medium bolts, and our medium bolts are going where? Where are our medium bolts going? Wait, this is the... these? No, these are medium. These can't be, right? Wait, where did our part list go, chat? Okay, so these are the long ones. So these are the medium ones. Okay. Mediums. And the mediums go... where? Where do the mediums go? Excuse me? Ah, wait, short bolt. Short bolt? The short bolts are these. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm going to try it now. Thoughts on Fusion? Do you know where Super is going? Are you worried? I'm not worried about Super. Listen, Super is a cajillionaire, guys. Super is a cajillionaire. Super doesn't have to worry about shit. He could just lead the league and he'll be fine. But I am interested to see. I'm interested to see where he goes. I'm interested to see where he goes. You think Fusion double up on Flex Tank? If Fusion pick, I feel like KSA would be interesting because I don't know what. Also, what the fuck are Titans doing? Titans are still posting clips of Shockwave for like their sponsors, and Shockwave's not even on their team anymore. They're still posting Shockwave clips. So I don't know what Titans are doing, honestly. And I know it was petty for me to like quote retweet them the other day and be like, oh, Philadelphia Fusion Shockwave. But honestly, like, I don't like the Titans management. I don't think they're like completely, everything that's happened to them is completely their fault, but I don't like the Titans management. So I really don't think everything is their fault though. I think there was issues with the players, but I would say a large portion of it is. I really liked your Valorant opinions on Plat Chat. Thank you, Phil Batista. I enjoy Valorant. But I also like Overwatch. I like them both.
Remember when the Titans picked up Runaway?
Yes. Yes. Dude, how did Titans... To me, it's crazy that if you're going to use Shockwave, like, why would you not... I'm pretty sure Haxel had a play earlier in the year that was better than that play, if I remember properly. Okay, chat, everyone... We're going to put the first bolts on this chair. We're going to put the first bolts on this chair here. So everyone, let's keep our eyes peeled. Let's keep our eyes peeled here. So this is all in the right order. 1 screw. 2 screw. Technically these are bolts, I guess. Where's my Allen wrench? Allen! Where's my Allen wrench? Boom. Allen wrench. Here. Here we go. I don't think you guys can see this very well. You can't really see this very well, but that's okay. That's okay. The important part is that we are in this together. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what Titans do, who they're actually able... The thing is that there's plenty of options for Titans and like Paris to get players still. Because there's so many players that are going to be desperate to find a place to go, even if the salary is shit. Because there's just nowhere else to go in Overwatch, you know? Like, if you can't find a team, you're pretty much going to be like, okay, maybe I can go back to Contenders where I'll make like $0. So if you're a mid-tier to lower-tier Western player, you really don't have that many options in terms of where you're going to go. Is this actually turning? Is this actually turning? What's happening here? What? Wait a minute. One of them is... One of them's actually fastening. Why is the other one not fastening? Is this some sort of sick joke? Hello? Oh, it's missed. Oh no, neither of them were fastening. Neither of them were fastening at all, actually. Well, it's supposed to go here, though. We know this much for certain. We know this much for certain, that it's definitely supposed to go here. So wait just a minute. Just one goddamn second. Oh, I heard a click. Wait, click is good. Click is good. Click is good. We need it to catch so it actually starts taking. Come on. It really doesn't want to. It really does not want to. Is this like, what am I missing here? Is this am I using the wrong bolts? 3. Short bolt. These are the short bolts. These are the short motherfucking bolts. You can't get bolts much shorter than this. There's screws, there's medium-sized bolts, but there ain't no short bolts, chat. Doesn't he already have a chair? This is for my dining room. This is my dining room furniture I'm assembling. For my, like, I only have a chair for my desk. What's up, Demir? Vass, I feel like Rain will be the gatekeepers of the middle table again, and Fusion will be the gatekeepers of the top of the league. We haven't seen enough. I mean, I don't know. I think Fusion could still be a top. I feel like Fusion could still technically be a top team depending on who else they get. And how Shockwave develops with them. And how well Mono and Poco work together. And if they get any other pickups. I still think Fusion can be a top team. They don't have to be a gatekeeper to the top. They have like some okay. They've had one good pickup with Mono. And Shockwave as well has a lot of potential. So it really just depends on who else they get. Just unban someone who you banned saying lol a year and a half ago. Really? Did I? I don't know who that is, honestly. I don't know who that would have been. So, I wouldn't remember. Are you getting a nightstand? Yes, I have to find a nightstand that's not ridiculously priced, though. I'm looking at nightstands, but a lot of the nightstands are like, they want like $500 for like an oil drum that has been like hollowed, that, you know, they've like cut off the top and put like legs on it and shit, and I'm like, what is this? This is fucking garbage. Like, get out of here. So it's still finding like one that actually works. When do the full players get to Dallas and start practicing? Fuck if I know. Hell if I know. I mean, I imagine soon-ish. I know they've already gotten. Apparently, I know I was talking to Tasmo a while ago when we were doing some stuff, and Tasmo told me that they had already gotten a lot of the visa. I think a lot of the visa stuff worked on or in the process of being worked on, so I'm pretty sure that it won't be that long for them. I know Fielder, apparently, they've gotten his visa, at least, so he might be on NA ping. What I've been told, I'm not sure. It could always be fucked up. So, attach seat frame B to the back of A by using bolts 3 and 1. Short bolt and long bolt. Well, let's try long bolt. Let's try long bolt, okay? Let's try long bolt. Because short bolt doesn't seem to be doing anything. But long bolt could work. Long bolt could work, chat. Wait. Let's see what long bolt has to say.
Is this a Just Dance stream?
A Just Dance stream? No, not quite a Just Dance stream. Let's try long bolt here. Oh, long bolt appears to be making progress. Wait. Long bolt might be working. The biggest problem with long bolt is that it come on. Come on. None of these bolts just want to take. They just don't want to take. Why don't they want to take, chat? Why don't the bolts want to take? Wait. Oh! Progress. Progress. Oh my god, we did it. The bolt's in. The bolt is in. I repeat, the bolt is in. We've entered maximum bolt entrance capacity. So maybe if I give it another, you know what? Let me just go a little hog crazy here and do the other side. Let me go a little crazy here, and do the other side. You guys like this camera angle? Maybe if I move the mic, like, you might be able to see more if I move it like down here. You know? How do you think Hurricane will do if they end up a Spitfire? Not well. I think Hurricane will have. I think Hurricane would be one of the worst teams in the league. Maybe lower mid-table best case scenario. Best case scenario, lower mid-table, more than likely like bottom 4. And also, that's not to say that some of the players on Hurricane are bad. I think a lot of the Hurricane players probably could be pretty good with the right coaching and teams. I just don't think Hurricane in their current iteration is going to be a top-tier team. I think you could actually take a lot of the players like Hattie or you know, and fucking Yofi or something and go make something pretty good out of them. So I actually don't think the players themselves are bad. I just don't think the roster as a whole will do well in Overwatch League. I think the players themselves could do pretty good. Okay, let's put in this second bolt. Second bolt, incoming. Incoming. I need to find purchase. Let's find purchase. Purchase bolt. Purchase. Let's find the purchase here. Wait. Wait. Where are you? Where are you, huh? Maybe I'll try to do this. Maybe I'll try to go this way. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, come on. Come on, you glorious fucking cherry wooden Stanton slatted chair. You noble steed of wood and hardware. Yes. I think we're doing it. Damn you. Just find purchase. Fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna sound like my dad when I assemble shit and he's like, come on, you goddamn motherfucking piece of shit. I'm gonna start sounding like my dad. Anyone else's dad curse a lot when they assemble things? Are you actually like gonna do something? Huh? The first one was so easy. The first bolt was so easy. The second bolt doesn't want to go. Vass, how do you feel about Overwatch League players grinding contenders to come back into the league? I mean, I think that's noble. I think if Numlock goes back down to contenders a second time and grinds his way back in Overwatch League, that guy is like, he already is probably the most dedicated player. But it's impressive. I mean, especially because how soul-crushing contenders can be. I think that's extremely impressive if you go down. Especially because I think Numlock is one of those guys where I would feel kind of disappointed if Numlock wasn't in the league next year. Because I think he's earned the right to be there. Even if it's necessarily as a coach, not as a player. I think he's earned the right. I think it's kind of, for me, I kind of feel like he's good enough to be there. But McGravy, yeah, McGravy also. I think McGravy got unjustly. I think McGravy's good enough to be there. I think McGravy's also good enough to be there. Is this bolt catching? This bolt will not catch. It shan't. It shan't catch. It shannot. The other one will. Maybe it's because I tightened this one too much. Wait. Maybe I tightened this one too much. Maybe if I loosen this a bit. Maybe if I loosen this a bit, it'll give some room for the other bolt to find some purchase. because the issue here is that supposedly the other one does not have any room to like slide over the slot. How does this roster sound? Super, Piggy, Dante, Happy, Hydration, Crimzo, Neptuno, Chara. Sounds not top 5. Sounds like not top 5 to me. Sounds like maybe if it got really good coaching, top 8. If you got really good coaching, it could be top 8. But more than likely, it's like top. It's for sure. I would say ideally it would be at least top 10. But also it depends on. I mean, I might be underrating Piggy. That could be a top 6 roster. Happy's really good. Dante's pretty good. Super's great. Is granted though. I mean, Winston and Orisa, like he's good on them, but is he championship level? I would say on like Ball and Reinhardt, he's championship level. But is he championship level on Winston and Orisa? I'm not sure. Orisa probably he could compete. I think he would still be good enough on those heroes though to where they'd be. I still think Super on just about every hero still could be like a top. Like he's definitely the best Reinhardt in the league. Definitely one of the better balls. He's one of the best flex main tanks, and I think his Orisa is pretty good. And his Winston's like underrated, but it's not championship tier. I think his Winston is underrated. I think his Winston's good. But it's not championship tier. Okay, I just need you. Maybe there's like a different way to like, I need it to like slot a little bit further. I need this to like slot out a little bit further if possible. Is this one finding any slots? I need these pieces of shit to really just get in there. You know? But it doesn't sound like this is making any purchase. They're not finding the answers I want here. So I'm gonna have to sit here and undo all the work I done on this one to try to fix whatever happened. Because this one works just fine. This one's working just fine. So what's going on with the others? Can you sit there? Huh? Oh, wait. Chat. I think I've seen the light. Here. Everyone, pause champ. Come on. Tighten, you bitch. Are you tightening? I don't know. I can't tell. What the fuck is Avast doing? I'm building a chair. It's not going very well currently. And talking about Overwatch League. If Muma gets into Overwatch League while Numlocked and Graveyard contenders, I'm boycotting the season. I do think Muma with the right, if Muma was able to find the coach to unlock his potential and be on a better, and like sort of use him as a player that comes in for certain metas, Muma has potential as well. Sort of like Beast, where I think there is potential there. But I will say it would be a crime as well, I think, if Muma's in and Gravy and Numlocked are not. So I'm not gonna like wholly shit on him because he has had some moments, but it's definitely something needs to be done about his playstyle, and I don't think he's like a full starter. I think he's like he comes in to play like Winston maybe. But Numlock and Gravy, I agree. It would be a crime if they're not in. It would be a crime comparatively if they're not in. Is this thing tightening or not? Oh, it is! It is tightening! Oh my fucking god! Yes! The heavens have fucking parted. They've said to me, Avast, you sweaty bitch, because I got a little sweaty. down here. Don't worry, your bolts will be fastened. And I say, thank you, heavens. Thank you, heavens, for allowing me to fasten this bolt. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was to fasten this fucking bolt. To build my goddamn chair. Ah. Now, yo, Vass, building a new gaming chair. No, not quite. Vass, as a Shock fanboy, I simply must ask, if you have nothing behind the scenes, what would you say are the odds Super and Violet leaving Shock? Well, I'm going to also say my personal opinion. I'm going to say my personal opinion about... So when Moth left, he gave like an interview and said it was about the money. My personal opinion, I think it was. And I think that was... I'm sure there are other reasons, but I think it was about the money. So it really depends about... I think it might depend on money for both those players. And so I think it might I think it might depend about the money for both of them too, potentially. But I mean, as someone that has spoken to Super, I'm not gonna say all of our conversations. I've told Super essentially, money doesn't fucking matter to you at this point. So choose what you want most. And maybe he wants money most, but like I don't think money should be in the equation for him at this point. It doesn't really fucking matter. So do you think Moth and Rascal leaving opens up the coffers for Super and Violet? Not necessarily. No. It depends on Shock NRG. Depends on management. Depends a lot on management. Is what I'll say to that. I don't think it guarantees anything. Players leaving doesn't guarantee anything about more money. At all. Because that's like saying, it's like when your company, so if you've ever worked at like a retail store, okay? When your retail store, when your shift manager is like, yo, Bob and Linda just fucking, and Linda just quit because they wanted like $1 an hour raise because we're living in a corporate hellscape and they have to get shit on by randos all day. And it's like, well, great, we have more money for my own raise now. And he's like, no, now you're going to do 2 jobs for maybe 25 cents extra. That's sort of what the same would be. It depends on the management style. Now, I'm not saying NRG is that case for Shock. I'm not saying I'm not saying that's the case for Shock. I'm just saying for a lot of orgs, when players leave for monetary reasons, it doesn't necessarily mean they suddenly have more budget to give to these players that want a lot more money. It just means that they want to save the money. So, just means they want to save the money. And I'm, once again, not saying that is Shock's case, because I cannot definitively say. I really don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get this bolt. This bolt's gonna find... Oh, wait. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, bolt. Here we go, bolt. Lightning bolt! Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. And okay, so that one is finding some purchase. Isavas building a new bench for Super next year? Not quite. What about Diem, the alpha male and the better half of Carpe? Diem could go a huge amount of places, really. It just depends. I think it'd be interesting for Diem to go all sorts of fucking places. What are we all linking here? Is that like the British Dollar Tree? Will you ever companion stream Valorant? I might, actually, at some point. I just haven't done it yet because I don't have any assets made I haven't worked on having any assets sort of made, and I'm sort of enjoying just watching it currently without doing companion streams for it yet, but we'll see. BP, you're bullshitting. There's no retail store called Poundland. I think there is. I think the three heads have told me that. Do you think Mayhem who do you think Mayhem will get? I think Mayhem is going to keep a large portion of their roster because Albert Yez, a god, is my guess. And they'll probably end up getting some, I've heard the OG rumors, but to me, it just depends, I guess it depends on how much, on what OG's priorities are. Because OG historically has, mixed rosters. And it just depends on what his requirements are from a contract. Oh, So OG would be interesting for Mayhem, but the thing about OG is that he really needs someone to unlock his potential. Kuki might be that, Mayhem might be that team, but like if you were to tell me straight now, right now, if you were to tell me like OG for Fate, I'd rather have Fate. I'd rather have Fate than OG. But if they were able to mold OG into something more, then that could be interesting. That could be interesting. OG or OG, or OGE or OG. So I guess I should say OGE, but this is the Korean player, OGE. That's who we're talking about currently. So I think he has enough raw potential to where if they were able to make him mold him a bit, he would be a very good pickup. But it just depends on how confident they are they can mold him into a better player. God, this one really does not want to tighten, huh? Let's do it that way. Let's tighten it that way a bit. So I got one more bolt in here. And then I think I'll have all the bolts for this portion on. Then I just have to do the middle. Then I just have to do what the supposed short bolts. These absolutely supposed short bolts that they say that they are, that are supposed to go in the middle, but they haven't really yet. But so I would predict Mayhem to find someone that's like really good but underrated. Pelican was actually going to be like, I guess Pelican actually probably is not really that underrated, but the sort of the Pelican type is kind of what like made him, I feel like, they scout for in general. Though I guess also they didn't really do that this last year because they got fucking Yaki and Gangnam Jin, which are kind of just big names. So actually I take that back. They'll find some fucking another. OG might be the right pick. OG could be a good pick. I'm hearing nothing but bolts of ass, but where are the nuts? How many chairs do you have to build again? I have to build a lot, but now that I sort of figured out how to do it, I've got it down. Luminosity drops Kai's. How do I say his name again? Is it Kaiza? Kaize? KZ? It's KZ. KZ. That's what it is. KZ. KZ. Shanks soon? It depends on the investigation of Shanks. So, KZ. That's his name. I thought KZ was kind of like, was actually not that bad, but maybe it could be a Shanks pickup. Could be a Shanks pickup. Do you think Charge is going to be decent again this year? I heard the weirdest shit about Charge. How supposedly Neko, the ex-Boston Flex support / Toronto Defiant player, is going to be their new coach. Charge has like some really interesting coaching pickups that flow through them at times. And for me, like seeing how Charge is operated, I think Charge is like a super interesting team. So I'm not quite sure what Charge's mode is going to be. And Damon. God, I feel so bad for Damon, guys. Damon was actually really good. Way back when NRG saw a contender team. Damon was really good. And then he ruined his career by going to Shanghai. He wasn't able to salvage it like fucking... And so did Otto. He wasn't able to salvage it like Fearless. But like Otto and Damon are two players that literally ruined their careers by going to Shanghai. Which is a shame. Because both of them are actually, I thought, had a lot of... Especially Damon had a lot of potential, but... Shockwave going to replace Carpe or just stare at him menacingly? Shockwave doesn't really... Shockwave's a flex, but he's not a hit scan, like, oriented. He wouldn't replace Carpe. Unless they want to play metas where they want to have someone that can play hit scan, and then also could... That would play hit scan well, and then could go flex onto, like, projectiles. So he's more of a Hisu replacement than a Carpe replacement. But honestly, I don't think he really replaces Hisu. I think Hisu is so... I think the Hisu going to Toronto is probably the biggest pickup they've had. I think Hisu is like legitimately the biggest pickup that Toronto's had. Hisu is nuts. I'm a real big Hisu simp. The only advantage... Shockwave isn't a straight Hisu downgrade because Shockwave is more flexible than Hisu. Shockwave can play projectiles too. Shockwave is kind of like... He's not a hyper flex, but he's flex. So... But I do think Hisu is really, really fucking good. Talk about Spark at all? Sparks... Let me look at their currently signed roster. Here, wait. Let me go... Let's head on over to the Let's head on. That's not what I want to go. Let's head on over to the old panels here. Spark's currently. Do Spark even have? Okay, so Alyssa did get dropped. Okay, I couldn't remember. I'll tell you what. If Houston, by the way, if Houston were able to get Slime or Toby, oh my fucking coom. If Houston gets Slime or Toby and also get Happy, then I'm starting to feel like a Houston simp. Slime and Toby to me are two big pickups, and so are Jonu. I'm interested to see where they go. But I'm interested to see where they go. I saw that they added Supinshu to the Spark, and so their current roster is like they got Takoyaki, they have Bernard, MCD, Ligi. I forgot. I always forget. Sumansu, Coldest. They still have Architect and Gushue and like Liga. This roster to me is weird as fuck. Because I'm gonna be real, when I see Architect and Gods B and fucking Shy here, what does Sumansu fucking do? I mean, I'm sure they said that he made it through trials, that he performed well, but I'm like, what the fuck does Mr. Supinshu? What the fuck does Mr. Supinshu do on this team? Like, is he just playing Reaper? Does he just only play Reaper? Is this all he do? Does he play some Zarya when you have Bernard and Liga on the team? Like, I'm sure Sumansu, don't get me wrong, I think Sumansu's good. Spark is just an interesting fit for him, considering his hero pool. I also think it's weird because they still hold on to Coldest, but they also have MCD, and Coldest is already splitting playtime, but while still being, I think, one of the better, if not the best, Chinese flex support. So, yeah. Their roster is odd. Their roster is odd, but I don't think it's bad. I think Bernard is going to be better than how QOQ or Rhea performed. Bernard seems to be taking the stage far better than Rhea, while being better than Rhea and taking to the stage, I guess, better than QOQ. Liga could be really interesting. I've heard good things about him. Architect is good. We've seen Architect be really good. Gushue is a legend. Takoyaki is, I mean, I guess Takoyaki plays like Rein, right? Doesn't Takoyaki play a lot of Rein? I remember him playing a lot of Rein. Or am I thinking of... QOQ was disappointing? Yeah, he was. I think QOQ can still be really good. He just needs to find a team. But Bernard is clearly adapting to the stage better. IDK... Honestly, I've always been a IDK doubter. I've always been an IDK doubter. I'm going to be real. I think IDK is like literally a Reddit Lucio. IDK is a Reddit Lucio. Like, it's not that he's like bad, but I have not been huge on him. Like, compared to when you could just get like Li Gong, why would I get IDK? And even Li Gong. See, the style of play that like the Li Gongs and the IDKs of the world do, in my opinion, it's a far worse style of play than what Moth or Toby does. Moth and Toby to me are like, this is what you want, or even Astro. And Astro too is a good example. And FD God it tempered his play a bit, like though, but really Moth and Toby are like the examples of what you want, of like the style of play I want out of Lucio players and main supports, where you temper your aggression and you're very well balanced. But IDK and Li Gong are just like, holy fuck, I gotta whip my dick out and slap people with it, and I gotta boop like crazy. And Li Gong is just a way better version of IDK, because IDK does that same shit but just worse. And so he feeds a lot more. And he does things that puts his teams in poor positions because he used all of his cooldowns early, or he gets caught. And I just think that like sometimes just blowing all of your cooldowns and going for hyper aggressive plays and occasionally feeding is just not the play. So Li Gong got 3 tournament championships, yeah, and Li Gong's really good. The point I'm saying is IDK is worse than Li Gong. So, and also, by the way, he didn't get a tournament championship this year in the big tournament, in the literally the only tournament that really matters, Overwatch League. So, like, at the end of the day, it's not that this is not me saying Li Gong is bad. Li Gong is incredible. Li Gong could potentially be the best main support in the world with someone tuning down his feeding. So, but They're not. They're letting them just do whatever. And yes, you can make the argument, it's like, okay, well, you know, his feeding, his aggressive style defines him, which is true, but a balanced style of play is far better in my eyes. A balanced style of play is the ideal method. Okay, so all these bolts are fast in chat. We're going to give it another go with the short bolts. Why do you keep saying Li Gong? I'm saying Gong, right? Li Gong? Am I saying Gong? I don't know. Maybe I'm saying Gong. I thought I was saying Gong. I don't know, dude. What can you expect? I'm fucking dumb. Okay, we're going to try this again here. Oh! Wait. Wait. Oh, it did it. Chat, the short bolts. They're reaching. Did a Vast Sex Doll come in the mail today? No. This is my chair. I'm going to be real with you guys. Sex dolls kind of freak me out. I get sex toys, but sex dolls, like those like super, like the ones where it's like, can't wait till I get like this android, can't wait to fuck this android like Joaquin Phoenix from Her or whatever. But, and then it's got like, you know, that shit's kind of odd to me because it feels like you're just like, I don't know how to properly explain it. I don't know how to properly explain it without sounding weird, okay? I have no issues with sex toys, though, if you want to get there. I have no issues with that. You know, jerk off away. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to properly explain it. It feels like a bad road to go down. Who do you think it seems that put in the 11th hour offer for Nero and took him out of Houston's hands for the time being? I have heard the supposed team, and it's pretty interesting. But I will not say, because I don't know if that's true. But I will say that Nero has a lot of offers from some teams that could be quite scary. But I don't know if... Or not a lot of offers. That's not fair. Not a lot of offers. But it could be interesting. So... Could be interesting. There we go. Boston. Yeah, Boston's the one. Boston's the one. Can you buy me a sex toy then? No. The most important question of the offseason, who's going to pick up Crystal? Who's picking up Crystal? Didn't Crystal quit? Didn't he quit? After I'm pretty sure he quit, alright? Didn't he retire? Okay, 2 table legs. 2 table legs coming up. No? Did you see how fucking hot Chengdu's new main support is? Are we talking about Nisha? Is this guy? Do I have a... Does anyone have a portrait for him? Does anyone have a portrait for him? Liquipedia? It's on the Twitter? Right, we'll go to the Chengdu Hunters Twitter. We'll go to the Chengdu Hunters Twitter. Let's see. Get away from my RGB. Twitter announcement. Oh, what a man. He's got really good skin. He's got really good skin. He's got good hair. He's got good everything. It's a pretty guy. That's a pretty dude. That's a pretty dude, I'd say. Okay, so how do I put on these legs? Huh? How much would I bet it's the long... How much would I bet it's the long shit? The long ones. Legs. Use bolts 2. Bolts 2. Well, and short bolts. Really? A short bolt too. Washers 4 and 5. Okay. Oh, I need side stretchers. Side stretchers? Are you kidding me? What are those? What are those, huh? What is a side stretcher? Is it this? Is this a side stretcher? Is this my favorite British caster? Side stretch? What the fuck? Huh? What? Oh, I see. So you put this between them, like, oh, okay. So you throw, so you're gonna put these in there. Did you see the propaganda post that Boston made fusions? The propaganda post. Which propaganda post might that be? I don't know. Okay, so these just slot in. That doesn't seem right, though. Does that seem right? That can't be right. Wait. Maybe like this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on with those? I'm not sure. Okay. I let Nisha stretch my sides. Do you see? Oh, also, by the way, we've been discussing it, but we're probably going to announce a sub-tournament. Maybe soonish. But I want to make it a slightly different than some of the others. So, but we're probably going to announce a sub-tournament for the holidays, I think. But we're going to make it slightly different, but it's still going to be pretty much a very classic sub-tournament. It will be Overwatch, not Valorant. It'll be Overwatch. We haven't had it. It'll be an Overwatch sub-tournament. So, yeah. When's the Switch sub-tournament? That's a good question. Rain having money issues? I'm not sure if Rain have money issues or more so they just realized that maybe that's spending a bunch of money is not necessarily always going to yield results. Teams need to realize that like spending money is better in terms of performance is better than not. But as long as you have the right person at the helm, you don't always have to spend a ton of money to get good results. So I think it's fine. And also the reality is COVID has fucked esports. At least in terms of like Overwatch League and like event-based esports for stuff and tournament organizers. So I do think that like there has to be some rescaling and restructuring of it. Else we're just gonna else this league's dead in like a year and a half because the money's just being spent at the wazoo. There needs to be some restructuring. It's tough to really make it. So I do think teams should be scaling back anyways, in my personal view. Anarch_jam. Thank you for the prime. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm taking these legs. I'm taking my short washers. And I'm going to put this together. And we're going to see how this goes for a completed chair. For one completed chair. Let's see how this goes. We'll swap ourselves to the wide view. While we do this, the great esports bailout by the U.S. government. When's the bailout for esports? When is it? Where's my esports bailout? So, okay. So I take this. Which bolt is this to? Short bolt? Medium bolt. Is this my medium bolt? Yes, I think so. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. This doesn't seem right. I'm not sure what is right. Probably that. So first, here. Oh, what a bitch and a half this is going to be. Is this some sort of sick joke? What a bitch and a half this is going to... Oh my god. Hanes or Fruit of the Loom? I generally do. I'm generally a Hanes man, I'd say. I'm also a boxer briefs type of guy. I'm also a boxer briefs. Can you recap Chengdu's roster changes? It's too confusing. Let's go to Chengdu. Let's all head to the Chengdu Hunters, huh? Let's all head to the Chengdu Hunters, shall we? So Chengdu still has like a lot of their roster is mostly the same, but this isn't really up to date, I'd say, because
Poggers.
Evital
17
got
months
demoted to two-way, right? Late Young is two-way. And they sign Kaneki, UU 300. Heard of Vast is never no. And right, because aren't Evital and Late Young both two-ways? They signed Nisha. And is Molly confirmed? Is this confirmed? Well, I guess so. Use Liquipedia, it's more up to date. Oh, but Over.gg is so easy, dude. You could put like fucking bubonic plague.gg and I would use that shit. Anything with a .gg at the end of it, I'll fucking worship it. Molly's going to Dragons. Okay. Molly's going to Shanghai are the new rumors. That's interesting. I actually do think that Izayaki is like really good, but needs someone to round out. I feel like they need another flex support to round out Shanghai. Because Izayaki's kind of a nut, but at times I felt like they need someone more well-rounded than him, or like something that's more, I don't know, measured. Liquipedia has the handsome profile pics. That's true. That's true. He can either like sometimes Izayaki will just like hard pound, and other times he'll just kind of meh. Solomon related events go to solomon.gg. That's true. So maybe I'm supposed... Oh, maybe the reason is... So maybe I do this, chat. Wait. So I put the... Oh, so that's what's that... Oh. Oh. So I do this, and I do like... So I put that, and then I screw it in. Okay, wait. Let me get myself. I need a screw. Is that what I need? I need a screw apparently. So, okay. So that's not gonna work. So it has to work like. Oh, is it supposed to be crisscross? What? That can't be right. No. Can't be crisscross. So like this. I'm trying to see how this is actually gonna fit. How's this actually gonna fit? Okay. You've got me now. I'm seeing what you're putting down. Here, chair. Oh, shit. I can't see this shit, though. I can't see this shit. This is really... You're really telling me this is supposed to be a short bolt. There's no fucking way on earth that this is a short bolt. There's no fucking way on earth it won't reach. No fucking way. This is a lie. This documentation is a lie. Oh. It can't possibly be a short bolt. It won't reach. It has to be a medium bolt. There is no universe, ever, that this would work. There's none. I also apparently need screws. So I'm going to take a screw. Peg me with your chair leg of ass. Okay, Molly's going to... Liquipedia, blah, 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 blah. Did you see this clip? Which clip? What? Where am I? Hello? What the fuck? Huh? What? Am I missing something here?
I don't know if this is like announced or what, but Boink is not on the team. I don't know where any of that's coming from.
Okay. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Boink. Rest in peace. He will be missed. He will be missed from the Houston Outlaws. That's my roommate, guys. Don't disrespect my roommate. Boink and I, we were homies. We were kissing homies left and right. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to reposition chat while I screw this in. I have to reposition. You know, honestly, since Mindo's not, I don't think I've told this story anymore, but since Mindo's not in Overwatch anymore, I could tell this story. Boink told me one time that, like, because Mindo used to be his roommate. Mindo used to be Boink's roommate. And Boink told me one time that, like, so Mindo got a puppy during Overwatch League Season 1. And Boink told me when I was living with him, he was like, yeah, I got kind of depressed because I was benched. And Mindo was my roommate, and he got a puppy, and he didn't do like and like he would do his best to like housebreak it, but it wasn't like amazing. And like since he was a gamer, he'd be like gaming or streaming or something, and like the dog would just like shit all over these pee pads and these like because you can get pee pads for puppies, and it would just like piss and shit everywhere in their apartment, and the apartment had floors or had not floor, of course it had floors, it had carpet, and he had to like get everything fucking cleaned when Mindo moved out. And Mindo did not do a great job of like controlling it apparently. So Boink was like, he said he was in a severe puppy shit depression. Honestly, Boink was probably a little bit harsher on Mindo than me. I was trying to remain neutral there, I guess, but really he didn't do a good job with it, I think. It sounds like. I wasn't living there, so I don't really know how good of a job he did. Didn't sound like a good job. Okay. Let's get these bolts in. Let's get this bolt in. I need this bolt to be like slightly tightened so the chair leg will stay. So the chair leg will just like moderately stay. I need this bolt to keep it in place. Okay. There's one. Where's the other one? Where'd I put it? There it is. Fucking hell, gamers should be eradicated. Gamers should be eradicated. They should be hunted down, huh? This... The gamer class. I think this is working? Is this working? Come on. I think this is working. Okay, we're making progress. I'm going to finish one chair before we finish our stream today. I'm going to finish one chair. That's my goal. I've been meaning to do this, and I've been putting it off. I'm putting it off. Okay. So now I have to put a screw in this. Gamers don't deserve rights. Are there any other roster moves we should talk about? Pretty much for Chengdu, Brow Daddy at the tier 1. What up? For about Chengdu though, I kind of think that Chengdu are still going to be in the Chengdu zone. In fact, I think demoting Evital to me is like one of the weirdest moves ever. I really don't know how Chengdu necessarily fixes. Also, do they have a new tank yet? Two-way? Yeah, it's a two-way, but essentially, like, I mean, I know they've changed it. Do they have a new tank yet? Does Chengdu have someone else to fucking play main tank other than... Do they have a non-Chinese evil toaster? Gaga is rumored. Gaga is rumored. Okay. Because otherwise Chengdu's still going to be fucking... Like, what are they doing? Also, you know who else I think... Is Elsa... Elsa's now a sub. I always felt that Elsa was like hard underrated. I honestly think Elsa is better than Late Young. No joke. I think Elsa is better than Late Young. So I actually really like Elsa. Elsa is staying good. Good. I think Elsa's pretty good. I think the problem with Elsa is that he's been forced to play around Amon for like fucking 2 years. For like 2 years. Like, how is an off-tank player supposed to function if your main tank can't play main tank? How are you supposed to function as an off-tank player in these scenarios? Like, Elsa's been hard handicapped by that, I think. Okay. So, I just throw it in here? Huh? I'm just throwing this bad boy in here? So this screw is supposedly supposed to go here. Where? Where? Screw. Is it... Where's the... Is this can't be the right screw. This can't be the right screw. Screws 7. Are these... Did they really? They want us to use these screws? These screws are long as fuck. Chengdu tried so hard to not play ball for most of the season. Yeah, but they have to play ball because Amon, like, he honestly is okay at other main tanks, but his by far the only main tank he can really compete at any level with is ball. He needs to fucking play ball, and they need to get another main tank. You know? And that's fine. They can have the best ball player in the world. Yeedle told me he wasn't good as ball. Yeah, well, Yeedle can recount these nuts. I don't know. I don't know what Yeedle is talking about, nor do I really care. So... Late Young Zarya one trick. I mean, I think Late Young probably has some redeeming qualities, but... How do I get this fucking piece of shit in? How do I get this piece of shit in here? Huh? There's a screw hole here, chat. And it's right... Oh, motherfucker. It's right here. And supposedly, I'm supposed to put a screw in this. Supposedly, there's supposed to be a screw going in here. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Is this working? Is this working? It's in. Doesn't really appear to be working. It does not appear to work. Hello, will the screw turn? Am I being trolled? Am I being trolled by the chair manufacturer? This is some sort of joke. It's not going in. It doesn't appear to be working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. So it's definitely supposed to go here. This much is for certain. I have found the entrance, but I need the solution to it not fastening. It is 100% supposed to go right here, though. And I'm not sure what... Do I get the drill? Do I get the drill, maybe? Let's get the drill. Let's get the drill here. Does this fix my problem? Okay, come on. Motherfucker. I must be missing something. Because this is definitely where it's supposed to go. I'm missing something here. How is it not broken this? Well, I put it together mostly fine. It's just this part that's stumping me. It's just this part that's stumping me. It's keeping me stumped. There has to be something I'm missing though.
Poggers.
Pog T 16 month.
Let's consult the worksheet. Who is that? Conspiracy Carl at the tier 1. Let's consult the worksheet. Take a break, go play Subnautica, then come back. No, we're finishing this. So here's the worksheet, everybody. Okay, are we all seeing this? So it says you're supposed to screw on the bolts, but not completely, until both of the sides are there. So you can see these are the little side parts. And so I have one of the side parts on. I have the bolts partially fastened, but not all the way. And then it says place. Wait, maybe I need to put the side. Oh, wait. Maybe. No, that can't be right because these are two independent things. And they want us to use the included screws. Oh! Did I put this the inverse way? Wait a minute. But it's working though. Wait. So I think potentially I have this flipped. I think I need to flip it. I think I need to motherfucking flip. God damn it. The fucking bar, so everything's fine, it's just the bar has to be flipped. Simply just have your furniture completed already. This is why we need Peepo notes. Fair. Well, while I do that, I'm going to say, to finish my Chengdu point, I don't think Chengdu still gets anything other than silly without a new main tank. I don't think Chengdu ever gets out of silly zone without a new main tank. That's my number one takeaway. Chengdu simply must cease to be silly. Must cease being silly. Come on. I need to get this piece of shit off of here. Oh, god damn it. I need to untighten this just a tad. I need to untighten this just a tad so I can fix this. Because I need some some room to work with. I need a little bit of room to work with here. Okay. So now we can take this out. Come on. Come on. Oh no. I need more room to work with. I need more room. Try this again. Yes. So flip it.
Poggers.
Flip it.
Hello, Mr. Avast. How the new place?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Wait, but that can't be right. So it wants me to flip it. It's going pretty good so far. Contra 13, thank you for the prime. So once this hole, so you see this hole here, chat? Wait, there's 2 holes! Okay, either way, you want this hole, you see this, to be facing down. You want this hole to be facing down. Okay? So, if we want it facing down, maybe like this. Ow. But it won't fit that way. It'll only fit up. It will only fit up. It's not possible. It's simply not possible. The laws of physics say no. What? It can't work. It can't work, chat. There's no universe. Wait. There's a second, wait, there's a left and a right. There's a left and a right. Where is this? Oh, yeah, that might be it. That might be it. I used the wrong side. I used the wrong side.
Poggers.
Weren't you studying to be an engineer or something?
Well, that's not really important, Tipsy Gypsy. Okay? What am I watching here? We're watching me discuss off-season while building a chair. We're watching me discuss off-season while building a chair. What about it? What about it, huh? Point of view. Caveman loses to furniture. First of all, most cavemen would lose to furniture. Thoughts on LH Cloudy to Chengdu? What? 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 Cloudy to Chengdu? Excuse me? What? I mean, that would be pretty interesting. That would be really interesting, but it wouldn't really solve all of their issues. But it would be really funny. I mean, Chengdu was open to signing Western players because they wanted to get Ted, and they wanted to get Silk Thread, and they wanted to get Beast at one point. This is like the first season 2 though. This is in season 2. They wanted Silk Thread and Beast, so. But I don't know if that's gonna work anymore. Which engineering did you study? I did electrical engineering. I was studying electrical and I minored in nanoscience. But I did not finish because I got my Boston contract, so I left. Where did I put my Allen wrench? Where did I put my Allen wrench? Guys, where's my Allen wrench? Honey, where's my Allen wrench? Here's my screw. Where's my Allen wrench? 24-hour stream, bonk you. Dude, I can't find it. I've lost it. No. We'll be logged into the eternal stream because I have lost the Allen. Oh, I found it. It was hidden in the carpet. It was hidden in the carpet. I found it, guys. Okay. Point of view. The Adderall has worn off. The Adderall has worn off. You know, there was a really big narrative, I remember, of like esport players like fucking using Adderall. And honestly, some do, but realistically, it is not that big of an issue. I can think of maybe like 2 people that have used Adderall in the Overwatch League ever. And one of them is no longer in it. How long does it take to make a chair? Well, it's mostly because of the fact that I'm making the chair while also trying to talk to the stream. So it's really a two-parter. It's a two-parter issue here. And really, your lack of support is not making it any faster. Your lack of support for me building the chair is not. So look at this, chat. I put the leg stand on the right way. Here, I'm going to swap cams. Swapping cams. Swapping. I put it on the right way. Now, I'm going to try the screw. Let's see. Which way is this? Does this one go down or up? I think it goes down. Now we're going to screw. What? Come on, you bitch. What are we missing here? What are we missing? Why do you not want to go? Why do you not want to go? Huh? Why don't you want to go?
Poggers.
Pov
Vast
Brolic
thinks drug
man
abuse
makes
isn't a big
illustrious
issue.
furniture.
No, I just don't think Adderall is a big issue in the Overwatch League, specifically. Yusio at the tier 1. Point of view, Brolic man makes illustrious furniture. Exactly. This is illustrious. This is an illustrious furniture. Anyone that says otherwise is lying. Anyone that thinks I do anything other than make... Oh, it's working! Oh my fucking god. Wait, what the hell? What is this? Oh my god! Wait, no, it's not working. What is this? It lifted the chair leg up. And the screw was it fits into a slot, and the screw was like a screw, and it just lifted the chair leg up. What is this piece of shit design? What is that? What is this? What am I missing here? Do I even need this screw? What's the point of the screws? Are they supposed to just lock it in place so it doesn't fall? I think that's what it's trying to do. I think it just wants it to lock in place so it doesn't, fall over, you know?
Himbo can understand nanoscience but can't put a chair together. Pepe laugh.
First of all, guys, furniture building's hard. It is much easier to build the seat face down on a flat surface. Well, fuck, I've already attached it, but that's not how the back, it says, see, it says that you should attach the back of it first. Should I take the back off? Oh, but I spent so much time putting on the back. That's not what the instructions said at all. The instructions said put on the back first. That's not what the instructions said. Because you can see the back is already on in this portion. You can put it face down now, or are there arms? I can't put it face down because the back's on it. Unless you're saying to rest it on the lip. But that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It just won't. It simply will not. There has to be a way. Because there has to be.
Pov grown man struggles after leaving parents' home.
Listen, I'm able to cook for myself. I'm paying my own bills. I already got my bed and shit. Everything's on and working. It's just building the dining room table. It's just building the dining room table and chairs that's the issue. Reading instruction backwards? No, it's not. It says you're supposed to put in the screws. It says place side stretchers, and between front and back legs, use the screwdriver to tighten the screws as shown below. So maybe I'm supposed to put this one, maybe I need to put this one in at the same time. Let's try that.
Avast, put the seat on your bed with the back facing down to the ground so you can bear down on it.
Wait a minute. Wait, let me try something first. Before you say that, let me try something first. Okay? Okay? We're all getting worked up here. But we don't need to be. We don't need to be getting worked up. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Okay? We just need to get these screws going and we'll be good. And we'll be fine. Okay, apparently you're supposed to put the screws in first before you do the bolts. So let's try doing that. Let's try doing that first, chat. Let's put the screws in first. Oh, wait, it's working? Wait a minute, success? Success? Or is it merely a trick of the light? Wait. Okay. Okay. That one's working. The left worked. The left worked. So let's do the right. Let's do the right. Wait. Maybe I just need to do that. Let's just try that. Let's put the screws in first. Let's put the screws in first. Okay? I need to hold this. So this one, though, is a piece of... This one is the one... The right leg is the one that's being a little baby. A little baby that won't screw in. It's being a little baby back... Oh? Wait. I got it. I got it! I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, so now I just have to get this one to work. So now we just have to get this one to work. Okay? Everyone calm down. We're almost there. So this one has to be fixed. This one needs to be fixed. And then we have it. So once it really wants to go here. So I'm going to let it. I'm going to screw it with all my might. With all my might. Ah. You really have to get this. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. The screws are in. The screws are in. The screws are in. So now we just put on the bolts. Now we just put on the bolts. And we have ourselves a chair. And then we have ourselves a chair. Look at this. You doubted me. You doubted. Where is your God now? Huh? He's building this chair. That's what he's doing. Call me the chair god. Because I do a lot of sitting. On benches. But also chairs. But also chairs. Okay, so we're gonna get these final screws in here. And then we'll be assembled. So is it the, okay, so it's the back one. So we do the back one first. You gotta screw it a little bit, just give it a little bit of a screw. A little bit of a screw. So that way it will stay. The real test though is if I'm able to stand this chair up. If I'm able to stand this chair up, then I have succeeded. Otherwise, it's going to be a disaster. I'm going to like, it's just going to like fall apart. It's going to crumble. It's like when you, it's like that game Besieged, you know, where you're building the siege engines and it just falls over because it's too imbalanced. That's going to be this chair. Okay. One bolt down. Second bolt to go. Okay, yes. Yes, use that Allen wrench. Wield it. Wield it like the handyman you are. Okay, we're about to be in a moment of truth scenario, chat. We're about to be in a moment of truth scenario. Is everyone ready? In approximately like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. We're gonna do this. We're gonna stand it up. For the first time. I don't know if I want to try to sit in it though. Not yet, because I might need to tighten it more. I don't know if we'll be ready to be sat in. Just one more bolt. One more bolt. Okay, come on. Come on, come on. That's good enough. Okay. Drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll. There we go. There we go. We did it. Here, I'm gonna give it the seat test. I'm gonna give it the seat test. Let me screw this last bolt and then we're gonna give it the seat test. Where was this last bolt? Which one was I screwing in? I don't remember. Well, I don't remember which one needed to be screwed in more. Honestly. I can't not it's this one. It's this one. I found it. It's this one, chat. Here we go. Just need to let's screw it in. And I think it'll be good to sit in. I think it'll be okay to sit in. Honestly. Seat test. Done. Done. Easy as pie. What can I say? That's just ingenuity. That's ingenuity at work. I could put 1,000,000 pounds on this chair and it would handle it. I could put 1,000,000 pounds on this chair and it would be fine. That's how sturdy this is. That's how sturdy this chair is. Okay? Then do it. I can't lift 1,000,000 pounds. I could just put 1,000,000 pounds. So, two different things. Okay. Well, here, I'm going to turn on the light in my room.
Now that it's been 2 hours and only one chair, please Google dining room chair upside down and put on the legs that way.
No, I don't think I will. My method worked. Now that I understood how to do it, my method worked. My method was fine. Only 2 hours to build the chair. New record. Guys, the chair would have not taken that long if I wasn't also talking about Overwatch League while doing it. I would have totally... This would be done way faster if I wasn't talking about the off-season while doing it. Okay? Yes, sure. Exactly. I'm glad you agree. Have we talked about Adam? I talked about him a little bit the last off-season. Pretty much... Or last stream I did about off-season. I'm going to say that OC talent is a huge crapshoot, and the only one that's truly been successful has been Dreamer. And Dreamer wasn't even really true OCE talent. I think Punk's been okay, but I still need to see if he's actually, like... We'll have to see if Boston explodes, but... Custa? Yeah, I mean... There's kind of a reason Custa and I are both retired. Okay, there's kind of a reason we're both retired now. I mean, so so like, it's not saying that Custa was bad though. Custa wasn't bad. Custa did exactly what his team needed to do. And also, Custa wasn't really truly a main support player. He's a flex support player. I think Custa actually, I would have liked to see what he would have done if he had remained a flex support. So, instead of a main support. Because I think that would have been interesting to me, because I thought he was actually pretty decent on flex. But also the flex support hero talent pool is really high. So if you got an offer from a team right now, would you take it? No. I would not. I don't want to play again. I don't want to play again now. I'm much more. I like what I do now, and like I like casting and stuff, but I wouldn't want to play. Do you need to build a kitchen chair? I thought. No. This is my kitchen chair. This is gonna be for the dining room, and there's 5 more of them. I have my own desk chair already. I have a Herman Miller that I bought from like an office reseller. There's like an Aeron. I bought this like for super cheap from an office reseller. So. No, but don't you eat at your desk anyways? No, because I also have a table. There's a table with this that I'm gonna build as well. I have been eating a bit at this desk, and I also been eating in my kitchen though, because I have like a bar there. So let me cast in Sub Tournament 3. We are gonna do something with. We're gonna change up the casting with the next Sub Tournament a little bit. Where like I'm gonna do some casting, but not a lot. But I'm gonna be more of like a host and like doing desk segments, and we're gonna have like captains and players and a lot more of like team or like community oriented content and stuff like that. And I'm gonna like pop in and out doing different things, and I'll cast some games, but then there'll be like maybe some community casters from the turn, like not communities in like Overwatch League or tier 2 casters, but like just people from the Discord and the stream and stuff, and the players and the captains. So there we go. Table probably going to take 6 hours. Bad Pachimari, where is the positivity, dude? Where's the PMA? Where's the PMFA? The positive mental furniture attitude. Why is off tank and flex support so stacked compared to main tank and main support? To be fair, main tank and main support is stacked. It's just there's only a couple of them, couple of really good people in those positions. It's because no one wants to play them. Because main tank is you getting fucked repeatedly by Overwatch, by Jeff Kaplan himself literally giving you the dick with his balance changes. And then main support is less getting dicked, but more you're kind of just a useless bitch at times. In fact, this is probably like the first meta, this past year or so has been the first time in a while that main support's been like super interactive, I'd say. I actually think right now main support, like really high skill main supports, are like that are flexible are super valuable. It's why Moth is really valuable. It's why Astro, FD God, those players I think are really valuable. I mean, it's why I think Toby should still be very valuable too. Like very flexible high skill main supports are definitely huge in value right now. It's just for most of the game, main supports have been delegated to like play 1 role, and then Mercy came along. It's like okay, 2 roles, and then now you have to expand your hero pool again. While flex supports have been sort of like you're playing everything all the time. So yeah. But so that's why there's just less people that gravitate towards those 2 roles. So main tank is useless right now. I wouldn't say main tank is useless. I still say main tank is still very important. It's just not fun and ranked because you need people to play around you. Tired of this slime erasure? Don't get me wrong. I like slime. I legitimately think slime's good on Lucio. But I think Toby is a more well-rounded player. I am a Toby simp. I will always be a Toby simp, chat. Okay? I'm going to tell you guys straight up. I will simp for Toby until he retires. I will 100% simp for Toby until he retires. Like, I think he's like one of the most well-rounded, well-balanced players. Slime can suck and cut my finger off. Toby cannot. Facts, though? Not facts. Not facts. No. Not facts. Absolutely not facts. Totally not. I would argue the antithesis of facts. Cat facts. Maybe some cat facts there. Do we have actual Toby in the chat? No. We don't have actual Toby in the chat. Would you let Toby? Would I let Toby what? Eat my fingers? No. I would not let Toby eat my fingers. I would not have Toby eat my fingers. Did you talk about the summons we pick up? We did for a little bit, but essentially I said, like, weird. When you looked at the Spark roster, I was like, it's weird. Granted, I think Summonsoo sounds like he did great. He's proven he made it through trials, but it's just weird considering the lineup they already have, what Summonsoo brings to the table for them. When you have Architect, Shy, and Godsby, what does Summonsoo do better than any of them other than like Reaper and Zarya? You know? What about Illicit to Toronto? I don't necessarily know if Illicit to Toronto is the move. Surely they could get like Rascal or Libero or something. Surely you could get Rascal or Libero. Or something like that. I don't necessarily know if I'd want Illicit. Or fucking, apparently there's rumors Ivy was like gonna go to New York or supposedly, but like if KDG could still Ivy too, holy fuck. If he could just take Hisu and Ivy, any Defiant fans should coom at that moment if he were able to steal Ivy too. You should literally coom immediately. An immediate coom upon hearing that. About Rascal to Shock? Rascal to Shock. Rascal to Shock could be interesting. It could be a good one. That could be interesting. Or maybe, oh my god, if Toronto got like Glister. If Toronto got fucking Glister, I would also coom. I would also coom if they got Glister too. That would be a second coom from me. So Godsby going to Old Man Strength his way into banishing Shy? It's possible. I think Godsby's pretty good, honestly. I think Godsby's pretty good in the right meta. I'd have to see how he performs this year. But I realistically, I feel like Shy should kind of play over him. But they have Logic's right. Where does he fit? Glister's a hyperflex. Glister's a hyperflex. He can play everything. Oh my god, did I get that? Oh my god, I have this pocket here, and I managed to throw the Allen wrench by accident into the pocket. Look at this. I'm so good. So good. Defiant have Beast. It doesn't matter who they pick up. They finna pop off. Well, I mean, they have Sato too. So, they have Sato as well. What's up, Seismic Jeff? Do you think Jaehong and Shadow and Sabi Olby are going to find teams? I hope Sabi Olby does, since he's been active and he's such a good like personality. Jaehong would be cool, but it's tough to think about like, because if you think of teams that need flex supports and haven't already just signed people, like where would you put Jaehong? You know? Would you put Jaehong over Creative currently on Seoul? Probably not. Would you put him to Spark over MCD and Coldest? Probably not. Houston? I mean, but the thing is, if when you want Jaehong, you want him to play like... Oh, you want him definitely to cover Ana, for sure. And Crimso's Ana is still really, really good. And he's so young that he has a lot of room to grow. Jaehong is still great, but I don't necessarily know if you'd want Jaehong in that lineup. You want Jaehong to be the guy that, like, if you want to play Ana, Jaehong's that guy, and he can play like other heroes too. But if you're going to get Jaehong, you want to have some Xin Bap God, you know? Titans? Could get Titans. Could go to Titans. The repeat for Jaehong. God, what a fucking... Oh, don't even talk about that, dude. I can't believe Jaehong went to Titans, and they dumped the Runaway roster, and Jaehong. And they dumped Jaehong. Oh my fucking God. What a travesty. What a travesty, Chair. I'm just gonna take this and just... That's me. That's me being angry. I can't believe that shit. Yeah, and Fissure. But Jaehong is like a fucking is like a national treasure. Jaehong is an Overwatch icon. If there's a Mount Rushmore, Jaehong is carved upon it. There's an Overwatch Mount Rushmore. Why was Jaehong banned off Twitch today? Probably from DMCA, because Twitch is a dumb platform and doesn't want to spend money to make sure that their creators aren't banned for sound clips from games they own. Do you think Philly will pick up another flex DPS? Because if it's anything to get Shockwave and they've committed to EQO, probably not. But who knows? When you had Ivy in your grasp. Do you think Shock will re-sign Super and Violet? I think they would be silly not to. I think Shock would be silly not to, but it's not always up to Shock. And also, it's not necessarily Shock it also depends on how much Shock views them as their core. As Andy Miller said, the core, which did not include Moth or Rascal. So, it depends what core really means. Where do you think Libero will go? I would like Libero to go to Defiant, Houston, Shock, or Fusion. I think these are all good picks for them. Florida still only has 2 DPS. Florida doesn't need more. Yaki and BQB literally like cover everything just about. I don't think Florida needs that many DPS. Like, Yaki and BQB are probably one of the most flexible DPS lines in the entire league. And Yaki, honestly, I'd rather have Yaki over Libero. For sure. 100% I'd rather have Yaki over Libero. Yaki is arguably one of the best, is arguably in contention for one of the best, if not the best flex support, DPS, so. When you need Genji Tracer, there are issues. That's true, but Libero doesn't really fix... Well, I mean, I guess he sort of does, because Libero could go play Genji, and you could have Yaki play Tracer. That's true. You could maybe get him just so they could play Genji Tracer, but I doubt Genji Tracer is going to be... I mean, who knows, really? It could be. Just for safety, you might want him. What if Defiant get Nice? Nice is... I think Nice would be fine. I think he's pretty good. I don't know. People are really hyped on Nice. Like, people are really hyped on Muse, and I'm kind of meh on... I'm not mad, but like I don't think they're the best pickups ever. So Muse and fucking Nice, I'm like, they're good, but are they the greatest? I'm not really a Muse or a Nice simp. I want to see Florida pick up Toby. Ooh. Florida picking up Toby or Slime. Now that's a true Dicko mode moment. If they pick up Toby or Slime. That's a straight up Dicko mode moment. Especially Toby. Oh, that's a straight up Dicko mode moment. Would reunite Nice and Spazzo though? Yeah, but you're assuming that I want that. I mean, I guess hypothetically, yes, it would make sense. Hypothetically, yes, it would make sense since Spazzo is a former coach. And generally, whenever there's a former coach of a player in their LFT, they want to take them. And they were semi-successful or successful before, so. You need potential backup for the Overwatch 2 heroes? Everyone's assuming Overwatch 2 is going to happen next year. And honestly, I really don't know. I don't have the insider info. I don't have the insider info for Blizzard, but I just don't know. I really don't know. Do I know who the unnamed team is trying to get Nero? I mean, I've heard rumors, but I don't have anything confirmed, so I can't really say because that would be really irresponsible. So, nor is it my information to say, because I don't know. I've just heard rumors. If Florida gets OG, can you see him having like the Sato glow up? Yeah, definitely. In fact, I think any main tank. The reality is, if a main tank's on a shit team and their coaching staff failed them, or like didn't do very well, didn't do great for them. Like, main tank is definitely a position where you can sort of glow up for just about anyone. I thought Binbest was awful end of Season 2. I thought Binbest was awful. And Season 3, he was actually pretty good. So, like, that's why I feel like, unless you've shown, like, multiple seasons of mediocrity, and even then, if you've had some moments, like, there's definitely a chance for main tanks to have redemption, in particular. So... And OG is like a strong enough mechanical talent to where he could, especially with like a Mayhem pickup, he'd be pretty good, I think. What do you think is more likely, Nero to Shock or Libero to Shock? I wish I could see into the mind of Krusty to know, honestly. I really don't know. Or the mind of also Derek. I would say, I mean, if I were to guess, I would say probably Nero to Shock is more likely, but I really don't know. Would you rather take a gamble on some contender's talent? The gamble, I would take a gamble depending on multiple factors. Depending on the region they played, what their success was in the region, how they looked, their age, and then compared to some talent that hasn't performed, like what their team environment was, what their coaching staff was, what the meta was. There's a lot of factors to take into account. I don't think you could always just say, like, I want to try new talent. It really just depends on the player, is my view. Like, if Defiant had said from the get-go last year, if they had just picked up Numlock instead of Beast, their team trajectory might have been very different. Because Beast was new talent coming from contenders, while Numlock was not, technically. So, like, you know, I do think that, like, the whole new talent narrative is kind of... It's not worn out, but it's definitely on a case-by-case basis. So... What are you up to? I was building this chair. Do you like this chair, Ballin? I built this chair for the stream. It's quite a nice chair. One of my dining room chairs. That took me probably about 5 seconds to build. Took me really fast. I was really fast with it. And then we've been talking about Overwatch League while doing that. So, what do you think of Gladiators? I think Gladiators are looking the best they've ever looked on paper. And we'll have to see how they fuck it up. Same goes for Fuel. They look the best they've ever looked, and we'll just have to see how they fuck it up. But I still think looking at Gladiators currently, I don't think that's a championship roster. I think you could argue it could be, but I don't think it is. I still don't think it is. Myself. I think it could be, but... Because when you look at this, like, Shu Moth, championship backline. Shu Moth, 100% championship backline. Muse Space... maybe. Kevster, Mirror, Birdring could be, but sometimes I feel like they it's not that they lack depth, but they lack consistency at points. Birdring was actually insanely consistent, but like Mirror, like who knows how well he has good moments, but sometimes he doesn't. Kevster's really, really good, but he hasn't been on equal ping yet, so. And then like so far, like they have, like I feel like they've had really good rosters before, and they've had issues utilizing them. So, I don't know with them. I think they should be... It would be a travesty if they're not top 4 in A. It would be a literal travesty if Gladiators are not top 4 in A, though. It would be, like, just disastrous. Like, top 4, top 3 in A would be a travesty if they're not. Because this is going to be 2 regions again. Guys, look how my burn is healing from my oil when I was cooking. It's getting there. It's getting there. Glister to Shock could be good. Yeah, Glister to Shock could be good, but I think for Shock you want someone that's more projectile oriented than Glister. He is a Hyperflex though, so he could do it. Glister to Shock could be interesting. But when you have Ons and Striker, it's like, do you want another person that's like Hyperflex, or you just want a pure projectile? But Hyperflex is always nice. Also, Fielder off ping. Yeah, people aren't realizing, like, also... I don't know why people even really care about like, people are making the jokes, like, who won the trade? Dallas or Houston? It's like, Dallas still wins because of Fielder. Dallas still wins, like, who gives a... Honestly, I don't really care about the Repel. Like, Repel's an interesting move to me, but, like, you got Fielder. You have Fielder on low ping, ideally. That guy's gonna fucking pound. That guy's gonna literally own. You can swap Crimzo and Repel back and forth forever, but then you still have Fielder. And that guy's gonna literally dick. That guy's going to add hard own on low ping. Can Boston do better than 20th? Yes. They can do it. Will they do it? Who knows? I still need to see what the rest of their team's going to be. It is always possible for any team that's been 20th to not be 20th. But can they do it? I don't know. We'll have to see what they pick up. What do you think about Iris? Considering the... I'm still going to give him a pass because he had high ping, but I will say considering Fielder also had high ping, it was pretty underwhelming. But high ping can affect players differently. There can be worse types of ping for certain players. Like, really, I don't want to judge too heavily based off a season of high ping. So, I don't want to judge too heavily there, especially since he's had apparently good performances in the past. Does Dallas go to APAC? Probably not. As far as I'm aware, I don't feel like Dallas is going to be playing in APAC, but there's still plenty of room to change that, so we really don't know. I heard a rumor that Atlanta was thinking of moving Iris to Mexico. Guadalajara Iris. Look out, dude. Look out for Guadalajara Iris. You know about a gape to shock? Or is it agape? Isn't it like, it's not a gape, right? It's like agape. It's like agape or something. It's not a gape, right? It's like a agape, I think. I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews, so. Agape. Okay. Agape. So, agape, I mean, I've heard mixed reviews, so I don't know. I'm not sure. To me, a lot of times, kind of the shock method is like you go to shock to get hard boosted by Krusty, and then you leave. I do think there are like, for sure, the one candidate, like 9K and Junkbuck though, for sure are like really, really good. I think for everything I've heard, have been really great things about them both. But like, in general, it's going to be tough to differentiate like where, but I have personal like experience and stories about both those people. Looking in, and when we look in from the outside, right, without personal anecdotes and me talking personally to players that work with them, like, and I've already heard stories about both of them too, about Agape, and like, I heard personal anecdotes. So like, it's tough for us to look in when you're working with Krusty and like a really stacked roster where your assistant coaches are fitting into that, and like what are they doing. I only rate Junkbuck and 9K highly because I've heard very good things about them both from people that have personally worked with them. While I don't necessarily know if I'm going to say like Agape is like amazing from everything that I've heard. You prefer Shockwave or Hisu? If you're looking for a hit scan, I prefer Hisu. If you're looking for someone that's more flexible overall, I take Shockwave. Did Krusty give you much insight into improvement as a player despite being benched? No, Krusty and I never really talked because for the most part, none of the bench players, like the Korean bench players talked to Krusty because they were unhappy about being benched, but for the most part, like, we didn't really, a lot of the bench players on Boston didn't spend that much time talking to Krusty because it was a waste of everyone's time because we knew, like, the game plan was, like, unless someone dies, you're not playing because this is our roster. Like, we've set this roster, this is what we want to, like, we set this roster, which is a pretty standard practice for a lot of hard Burma bench people, so. And it wasn't so much ignored by Krusty, but also I didn't want to waste my time with it because I realized that, like, I knew that, like, their goal was, like, even if I could potentially have done something better, I wasn't going to play because they just didn't want to have to, they prefer the consistency of keeping the same roster, and they weren't going to do anything, so. But I did observe Krusty coaching a lot, and, I mean, he does great, the things that makes Krusty really good is that he's got good level game knowledge, while also, compared to a lot of other coaches, he actually knows how to connect with players. Which is something that's severely lacking in staff. Like, staff, more often than not, Overwatch staff is not limited by game knowledge, in my opinion. Though it hurts. It's limited by the fact that staff just can't connect with players. And they can't get them to, like, follow them. Because some players will just be like, fuck this guy, he doesn't know enough about the game. But, like, honestly, if you're a good enough, like, leader, then players will see past and be like, oh, well, shit, he's got a lot of good ideas. Just a lot of times players are stupid. So... Do you think Vancouver would go for full contenders route again? Oh, yeah, 100%. I think Vancouver probably would, but I don't know for certain. But I think 100% Vancouver would be super cheap again. Check DM. Play this. Bad patchy Mario League pugs, huh?
Fuck it. Fuck it, Flux. Fuck it, Flux.
Okay, you got fucking dominated.
Overwatch. A game that at times can be frustrating.
Dude, I'm actually fucking done.
But also a game that can be fun.
Oh, got him.
The thing is, ranked sucks. So people needed a place to play real competitive Overwatch matches. That's why Bad Patchy Mari presents you The BP Punks. The place where competitive Overwatch began.
Oh my fucking god, that Zarya got dominated. Zarya literally got rolled into another dimension. Cat Jam? Wait a minute, that's Azzy Jazzy. That's Cydex! The Pharaoh one trick.
Join us today in the Bad Pachimari Punks. The most competition and fun you will ever experience.
You watched the Bad Pachimari New York vid? I did. I did see it. Okay. Well, I built one chair today. I wanted to build two, but I built one chair today. So not as successful as I wanted. There's technically 5 more chairs I have to build. There's technically 5 more chairs that I need to build. There's a set of 6 chairs. So there's still 5 more chairs and the table itself that I need to build. Yeah, if you want to join the pugs, there's Bad Pachimari linking the pugs. A speed run. Speed run. Furniture Francis. Pugs after stream here. Pause champ. Pause champ. But yeah. But unrelated to Overwatch League, we are going to do a sub-tournament 3. We're going to change up the formula a little bit, but it'll be mostly the same. Hoping to lean more into the team content stuff. And like teams in and doing more stuff. Doing more work for the draft and the hype up and stuff. What would your grandfather, who built 20,000 chairs in his day, feel? I don't think my grandfather built 20,000 chairs. My grandfather was a farmer, the one on my mom's side. And he had to take over the farm after his dad broke his back. So realistically, yes, he that one did a lot more manual labor than me. But the other one on my dad's side, I mean, he worked at a newspaper. He still did a lot of manual labor, though. He was also in the Army. So I guess, or was it the Navy? Was it the Army or the Navy? The Navy. He probably built a barn at 20 or something. Yeah, I mean, he's a vet now. My other grandfather's a vet now. Honest work, yep. Honest work. K Kona W. K Kona W. Well, this has been a fun little off-season stream. I do want to finish Subnautica though soon. Do you have a PO box to send stuff to? Not currently. I might consider that at some point. Yes, Subnautica. Stream sub. I need to eat. I need to cook is the problem. I need to cook to eat. I'm not like other degenerate streamers where I'm just like ordering food all the time. I need to cook my food to eat. Because I have some chicken ready, but I have some potatoes left over for when I made this curry, and I'm gonna slice them up and bake them. But I need to like boil them a little bit to soften them, and then put them some rosemary and thyme and stuff. So, Chef Avast win. Cooking stream? If I get a setup that actually, maybe if I can ever do a setup to sit in my kitchen, I might do a cooking stream. But host Wyatt. What about building another chair? I could build another chair. We could try to see how fast I can build this other chair. Should I try to do that real quick? Try to see how fast I can build the second chair? I can try to do that. Let's try to do that real fast. Now with my new knowledge here, I can build this chair really fast, I think. So we're gonna do the method that they described previously, where I'm gonna put the chair flat and then attach it. No, because that's a pain in the ass, right? I don't know. So let's see. Let's get rid of this shit. So here's our second back. Here we go. We're gonna speed run this. Time it. Okay? Time this chair build. Here we go. So it's out. the ground here, almost slip on the rug. That's fine. So the back is there. So we want to do it like this. We need to find the legs. God damn it. I can't get this rubber band off. Here's our legs. So the legs, they need, we need to get these. What are these for again? Oh shit, I forgot which thing goes to what. I think I need the mediums. Do they need the longs or the mediums? Oh god, I forgot. I've already forgotten. Is this the longs or the mediums? Short. Long. Okay, so the longs are for that. So these are the mediums. Yes. There we go. So here's our medium bolts. So what you got to do, and then you're gonna have to. Oh, I have to put the chair back on this first, actually. So let me lay it. So let's put the chair back on this first, because I need to do that, actually. I need to put the chair back on first, even if it's flat on the ground to start. So chair back. Here we go. Why is my mind blanking? Why is my mind blinking? Why am I losing my mind? What's happened? Have I... how did I do this before? Yeah, this, okay. Okay. So maybe I lay it like that? What the method I did before was I put that on the ground and attach it there. You know, I'm just gonna do it the old way. I think I can do it this way. I'm not gonna worry about the method that was suggested to me. I'm just gonna do it the way that works for me. Okay? I'm gonna do it the way that works for me. So we're gonna attach this real fast. There we go. So it slides in. Long bolt, long bolt. Where did I put the long? Where did I just had it. I just had the long bolts. Guys, don't worry. This is all still going very fast. This is all going very fast. Don't worry. There's one. There's two, I think. Okay, Allen wrench. Dude, the real problem is that I've lost every bit of equipment that I need. The real problem is that I've lost every bit of equipment that I need. Where did I put the Allen wrench? Where did I set it? I've lost it, the Allen wrench. I found the Allen wrench. I found the Allen wrench. Okay. Are you getting hungry? Yes, I'm quite hungry. I'm actually quite hungry. Oh, I need to adjust this camera. Ah, that's good enough. Here, I'll put this here. Shirt pocket. No, I found it. Don't worry. I found it. Okay, so one bolt here. Wait. Is this tightening? I don't know if this is tightening. Are you tightening? You're not tightening, are you? Bitch. Is this one tightening? Did any of these catch? Dude, what? What am I missing? Oh, you know what? I remember what I did last time. What I did last time was I used the short bolts. I used these long bolts first. That's what it was. You had the long bolt. You had to use long bolts. Long bolts, chat. Long bolts. Long bolts. That's right. That was the issue. I used medium bolts, but I need long bolts. I need the long bolts first. And then it'll work. There we go. Here's one. I'm going to tighten it slowly over time so I can get them in quite efficiently. I get these in quite efficiently here. Is that in? That's in. Second one incoming. Okay. So it's easier to just get it started by hand and do it like that, I think. Yes. Yes, it's much faster. There's two in. You know, I'm just gonna like assemble it like super fast. I'm not even gonna put the other two in just yet. I'm not gonna put the other two in. I need to find the other two legs. The legs, chat. Here they are. The leg stabilizers. Here's the leg stabilizers. Leg stabilizers. There we go. So for the leg stabilizers, which one do I need again? I forget. I think I need medium. I need medium and I need screws. So here's 2 screws. Oh, I technically need 4 screws. Oh shit. Oh shit. So first I get the 4 screws. I take this. So now we have to make sure which one's left, which one's right. Chat, which one's left and which one's right? This is right. So I think it goes like this. And like this. And they're supposed to be facing downwards. And then this is right. Oh, did I put this wrong way? Might have put this wrong way. Might have put this the wrong way. Might have put this the wrong way. There we go. Here's the right way. There's one part. Screwdriver. Here we go. And so now we do the bottom. Now we do the bottom first. And this is where the going really gets tough. This is where you really have to buckle down. So it doesn't want to slide in properly. Already I'm running into a problem, chat. I'm already running into a problem. Does not wish to slide in properly. Okay, and that's an issue. But that's okay. I can fix this. I just gotta use my might. There we go. Screw 1. Come on. Stand still. Stand still. Yes. You have to really use some elbow grease here, chat. Don't be afraid to use your muscles. Okay? Don't be afraid to use your muscles to get this. There. 1 down. 1 screw down. Second screw. Oh, okay. There we go. There's one of them in. Now time for this. Time for the medium bolts. Or are these the long bolts? I can't remember if these are medium or long. I think these are medium. I think I can also just use my hand for this. There we go. There we go. One more. Okay. Now we're not going to screw this in all the way because we're trying to speed run. But we're just trying to get it settled. There we go. Second one, second one. Look how fast we're going, chat. Screws. So this is the wrong way too. It needs to be here. Second leg going on. Second leg going on, chat. Time to screw it. Okay, this one doesn't want to go in as much, but I'm getting it. There we go. There we go. One final screw. Look how fast I am, chat. Okay. There we go. Second set of screws. These are the short ones. Motherfucker. Wait. Medium. No! Wait. Okay. Almost got it. Spinal one. Come on. I'm almost got it. Almost. Should probably go back to the Allen wrench. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where I set the Allen wrench. I've lost him. Okay. The moment of truth is not here because I should probably tighten this a little bit more. And almost. There. Presenting a pseudo put together chair. Speed run. Speed run. Easy. Speed run. Now I didn't put this together all the way. I did not put this together all the way, I will say. It's not all the way put together. It is not all the way put together. It's not safe to be sat in. So, you know, as they say in the business, it's still a speed run though. Still a speed run though. Tighten it, channel points are on the line. Next. Well, the thing is here, chat, is that this is any percent. This is any percent. This is any percent. And I finished it. And it's done. That's 2 chairs. And now I'm gonna raid Wyatt. And that's it there. Bye-bye. Give me your points and bye-bye.